and the tricks. I know most students are keen, they are very eager to make use of ChatGPT, but please take note, we condone any act of academic dishonest whenever you are using ChatGPT. So make sure that if you decide to use ChatGPT, you are using it in a way that promotes academic integrity. At the end of the day, you're a scholar. You need to learn how to do things in the right way. So today, I just wanted to introduce to you the use of a critique and suggest areas of improvement function. So this is actually one of the best function that you can use whenever you are using ChatGPT or when you are writing your work. You don't necessarily need to wait for your supervisor or for your peer reviews to critique you. So this is the paragraph that I have written myself. It's more of an introduction of what I am going to write in the next few pages. So I've written this paragraph, and I want to take this paragraph and copy it and go and paste it to ChatGPT so that it can critique the paragraph for me, and it can also suggest some areas of improvement. So of course, you type critique and suggest areas of function, then in the parentheses, then you just paste your text, and you input it. Then we want to hear what ChatGPT now has to say. It can take just a few minutes, and then we are good to go. All right, so this is now the output from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT says, overall, the paragraph effectively communicates the main findings of the study and the researcher's response to the adverse effects of the genetically modified cropping system. However, this is now that is now the observation. However, there are few areas where improvement and the clarification could enhance the clarity and impact of the text. So I need now to pay attention to what ChatGPT is actually now going to suggest for me. But take note that it might be that I do not agree with ChatGPT in all the issues, or I agree with ChatGPT in all of them, or in some. So it's very important for you to take note that whenever you are implementing the suggestions for that has been suggested by ChatGPT, you now need to make sure that you also use your critique as a scholar. So the first thing that it have now suggested to me is the clarity and the specificity. So it is saying, it's asking me to specify the significant adverse or the harmful effects observed by both commercial and small-scale farmers. It has discovered that there are no evidence, there are no concrete examples or data to make the statement more compiling. So at the moment, that statement is one of those sweeping statements, which is actually very dangerous for academic writing. I'm aware of that. That is a very sweeping statement, but because it is my introduction, I have accepted it like that. But I can go on and try to make sure that I rectify that statement. Then provided the context. There is no context here. Give a brief background and context about GM cropping system in South Africa. This can help readers who may not be familiar with the specific issue in the region. So the context, I've already given this context this is a thesis anyway. This is almost chapter 9. So you can actually believe that we have been talking about a lot of things from chapter 1 up to chapter 9. So there's no need for me to give that context. So I don't agree with that. Then define alternative cropping system. Clarify what it means by an alternative cropping system. Without a clear definition, readers may not fully understand the proposed solution. There's no definition of an alternative cropping system. Also for that reason that I have defined the alternative cropping system in the previous chapters. So I don't necessarily need to define. But what I can do now, because it's something that you have come, I can actually cross-reference it to the page or to the chapter in which I have spoken or I have written about alternative cropping system, which is now a good thing. Now I've taken note of that. So whenever I'm now going to improve that, I need to go to do a cross-referencing so that the readers can always refer back to where I have actually wrote about that. And also on the second part, provide a context. I can also do that. I can also cross-reference to the chapter or to the paragraph in which I have provided the background, or I can copy and come and paste it in the footnote. Just go to that page or wherever, then copy it. If it's not too big anyway, copy that and paste it in the footnote so that the reader can always go to the footnote to get the brief background. If it's too big, I can actually copy it, then summarize it quickly, then go and copy it in that paragraph, which is actually a very good thing. Elaborate on complicit. That is, what do I mean by complicit? It's complex. What do I mean? Expand on the complicit and the multi-layered nature of agriculture and food system in South Africa, highlighting specific factors that contribute to this complicit. So yes, this one is it's a very good point, because some of these statements we just take them lightly as we write, say complicit, multi-layered nature. But what do we mean by doing that? And what are we actually saying when we say it's actually complex? It's complex. It's a multi-layered nature. It's something that I need to go back. This one I agree with ChatGPT. So I need to go back and try to address that point, and include specific recommendation. Instead of using broad term like alternative cropping system, provide specific recommendation or strategy that could be considered. This will add depth to the researcher's suggestions. This is wonderful. This is a good suggestion that ChatGPT have actually pointed. She found that, but I'm still. This is, as I said, it's an introduction for what I am now going to write to suggest going forward. So it's still an intro. It picked right. So I need to keep that in my mind now, that wherever I'm going, I still need to make sure that I provide specific recommendation, specific strategy that could be considered by the country to address the problem that the farmers actually are facing. Then address potential criticism, acknowledge potential counter argument or criticism to strengthen the credibility of the study. If you check my argument, it's just one-sided. It's one-sided, and ChatGPT have actually pushed that. They've actually picked that to say this argument is not balanced. It's not a balanced argument. Yes, it's not a balanced argument for some reasons, because I'm now going in now to suggest the alternative cropping system. I'm now going to suggest the policy changes in South Africa. So I think it will be acceptable to some extent. I'll find out with my professor if he's going to like the strategy that I'm going to take here, whereby I'm going to, because now I have the findings. So this time now, I'm now kind of suggesting what the country needs to do, what the farmers needs to do, what the academics needs to do. So basically, it is the findings that are guiding this section of my thesis. So it's very important for you to take note that although they suggested addressing potential criticism, I do not agree with this one slightly. Although it's something that I need to take note of and make sure that it's there at the back of my mind, so that when I send my document for the review, whatever the supervisor is going to say, of course, and whatever my colleagues are going to say, I need to consider and find out how best can I make sure that that is incorporated. Provide evidence of agency. If there is evidence to suggest agents, such as accelerating problems or immediate threat, input is to underscore the need for a prompt action. He did not say, yes, there is a need for agents. In my study, there's need for agents, because if you don't do that, in what's happening in the world of GMO cropping system. I'm not here to talk about that here, but it's really something that you do not want to hear. So, but there is agents. So I need to provide that evidence for agents of which I can go and copy and come here and actually add a footnote. Then the last suggestion is about the enhanced language. Consider using more vivid and engaging language to capture the reader's attention and emphasize the agents of the situation. So there is according to ChatGPT, there is no vivid and engaging language. So I think that is one thing that editors are actually very good at. Then it goes on. It went on to suggest something for me. And this is just a suggestion. It's not good and it's not advisable for me now to ignore my paragraph and come here, copy here and paste here. And also, if you check also in the suggestion, it have also included some parentheses, some words within the parentheses. So here, for instance, he wants me to put the suggestion. So instead of copying all this, I can take this. This is a good idea. Go back to my paragraph and find out where I need to edit and add the suggestion. So that's one thing that I can also take that chat have also proposed. Please do not go ignore your paragraph and copy this and paste it. It means that you are now plagiarizing. You are now allowing the machine to write the stuff for you. So we don't want to encourage you to do that. Thank you for watching this video. Please, although we support and we promote the use of technology, the use of innovation in academic writing, but we strongly say no to plagiarism. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.